All right, and welcome everybody to the first fan art segment of 2024. This is where I show off all of the amazing art that you guys submitted throughout the week or two. And I haven't had a chance to do a fan art segment yet this year, so this is the first one. But if you guys ever want to submit art, I will tell you at the end how to do so. So let's just jump right on in. First art submission of the year is by Reb. And it's of a lot of people's favorite Milky Finisher antagonist. It's Minth! Sporting a brand new outfit. Instead of the purple shirt, she's got a green, looks like sleeveless sweater with some purplish pants. Love it. She's one of the villains. It's very good, very awesome, and just so you guys know, Minth was actually a character created by Reb for our 2023 Create a Villain contest. Just imagine, if Reb had not submitted, all the lore and stuff would be different. That's why I always say you guys really shaped this channel, because if Minth wouldn't have won, just think of the snowball effect. She wouldn't have been in the movie, she wouldn't have been in the swimsuit contest, but she was brought to life thanks to the power of the live stream. So, awesome submission by Reb. Next up, we have something a little controversial, but let me explain myself, chat. We have a submission by Harpert. However, this is technically AI art, and before you guys get your torches and pitchforks up, I know that a lot of people do not like AI art, but the reason why I thought that this would be an exception is, one, it's based off our channel, and two, it is actually using a different type of program that's not text-to art. It requires the user to actually draw a rough image themselves, and it uses AI to show the picture. Now, I know a lot of artists don't like it, but I still think that we're in a position where AI art is not a replacement for actual stuff. It doesn't really seem that way. This was just a fun little Sunday stream experiment. I'm not saying that you guys should really submit a bunch of AI art, but I think that for just a fun little experiment, this was cool to see. So this was the original submission, which this is actually drawn by Harpert, which is why it counts. It kind of looks like a Milky Chan blow-up doll. Which is probably the most cursed thing we could ever envision. But she's playing the Switch, and here is the what the AI did to his drawing. Obviously an improvement, but as you guys can tell, it's a little still rough around the edges. But it's still just a cool showcase of technology, and shit, showing a showcase of technology with Milky Chan is pretty fun. So it's a fun little thing. Very cool that it was able to turn that into that. I just thought it'd be fun to show off as like a special one-off thing. So shout outs to Harpert for something a little different. Sorry, wrong thing. Next submission is also by Reb, and this is another sketch of Minth, kind of like a cyberpunk style. It's a line art of Minth with a gas mask. Very cool, awesome. Villain. This is probably what she's wearing when she's gonna dox all of us and DDoS everybody. So if your internet goes out and all of your credit card information gets scammed, you know why. It's because she didn't win the contest. So very cool stuff. This actually like inspires me. I've never played Cyberpunk 2077, but I kind of want to do a playthrough on stream where like I make Minth and then we like do a playthrough of Cyberpunk. I think that'd be fun. But awesome submission, as always, by Reb. Next submission is by Cats. This is actually a hand-painted, I think on canvas, Zelda fan art. Very cool. It is the Hylian shield and Master Sword silhouette with the Triforce in the middle. Very cool. We get a lot of digital art submissions, but I always appreciate, I know Marco, I can't remember now, a couple other people have submitted actual physical art. I know Reb has as well, but it is really cool to see. I love the different variety and all the stuff like that, and I believe that this is also a magnet too, right? So it's a canvas magnet of the Triforce and the Master Sword and Hylian shield, so very cool. I always love Zelda stuff, and very awesome submission. Next submission by Shinpuff. I'm going to zoom in on this because OBS is not showing it too clearly, but this is a submission by Shinpuff of a couple of the Milky Finisher girls. You got Milky Chan and Minth, a couple rough sketches. You got Minth on the left, and I believe Milky Chan on the right. Super cute. Love the poses. Very, very cool poses. I think that's super underrated, and there's a lot of A lot of charm put into this. Yeah, definitely two cuties. Good versus evil. Good stuff. And then at the bottom here, allow it to scroll slowly. But shout out to Shinpuff for this submission. And I love the little sketch at the bottom here. It's Milky-chan showing Mint on her phone what I believe is the coffin of Andy and Lele, and Mint's reaction is perfect. And like Milky-chan, you can tell she had some despair milk. She's got the swirls in her eyes. Like I said, whenever Milky-chan gets despair milk, she becomes a completely different person. She's like, dude, you gotta check this shit out. Have you ever heard of the coffin of Andy and Lele? And Mint is like, what the fuck is this? I love this shit so much, dude. It's hilarious. And of course, I love Milky-chan's black nails, too. Iconic, iconic. Awesome submission by Shinpuff. Good stuff, good stuff. And lastly, we have a meme submission by Windy Atlas. Like I said, I allow meme submissions as well, so don't ever be afraid. Even if you have no artistic ability, you can always submit as much as you want. I'm not saying that Windy doesn't have artistic ability. Let me clarify. He's drawn some really amazing stuff. But this was a meme submission, and it's very funny. And it's the Milky Finishers, and it's our entire channel is being held up by Milky-chan fan art, or in this stream's case, Milky-chan swimsuit competition, and that is a lot more true than you would think. Listen, taters, the cutoff is Friday. Okay, it'll be included next week. I promise. It's already in the folder for next week. I have a February folder, and it's already in there, along with whatever art gets submitted. So, since I said so. Also, really quick, going back to, I believe, this image, Reb drew this picture of Mint. I also took it upon myself really quick to do a mock-up of some potential shirt ideas if this art was used in a shirt, and I liked how it turned out. Obviously, these are not things that are actually for sale, but I thought that as a proof of concept, these are really cool, so I wanted to show them off for fan art as well. So, cool stuff. And for those of you guys who prefer white, here is the black on the white version. So. Maybe one day. Wicked shirt. Well, we'll see. Maybe one day. Maybe I'll be in talks with Reb, and if I got her permission and I got a couple things sorted out, maybe in the future, you know. But as of right now, it's just a what if. It's just to keep you guys dreaming. One other thing that I wanted to say and show off before we end this segment. I know it's kind of a long fan art segment, but as you guys noticed in the swimsuit competition, I did make some new sprites for some of our characters that we can be using in the future, and I used some new sprites for Milky-chan. Here's a couple, and you guys will be seeing these a lot more often. I just wanted a couple sprites with a couple different emotions, as you guys can see, that I could use that was all consistent, and you know, just to be used for a variety of different things. So shout outs to that. I also made one for Mint as well. So just a couple things, couple characters. You guys might be seeing these in future projects that require some story or whatever. It was just something that was on my to-do list that I was working on over the past few weeks. So. But with that said, that's it. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Round of applause for all the amazing artists. Shout outs to everybody that submitted art. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate it. Got plushies? No, dude. You know how expensive it is to make plushies?